Happy 2020 run. At least that's what I'm calling this year. I am very excited to set some awesome running goals, especially after the year we just had. Wait, fireworks. I am so excited. I think it's going to be a great year. We can make it a great year, especially calling it 2020 run. How perfect is that? But I understand that it can be overwhelming to set goals for an entire year. And if you are either new to running or have taken some time off by choice or not, because most races were canceled, at least the IRL ones. So if you missed out on the fun runs that you normally do, your goal race for the year, a big, awesome, important race, whatever it is, a lot of us are starting, maybe not from scratch, but several steps back from where we wanted to, and that's fine. I think a lot of times people talk about running goals specifically in relation to races or times or distances, and it doesn't have to be the case. There are a lot of different types of running goals, and I'm going to break down the top 3 categories of running goals, and that can kind of get you started on what you should make your personal running goal, because it needs to be something that is important to you, that you really want to accomplish. First, you can make your running goal just about fitness. If you aren't able to get to the gym because it's closed or for other reasons, you would just prefer to work out at home, running for fitness is an awesome way to get in shape without needing a gym. And it's something that is very available to a lot of people. We can still connect with each other online, and you can mark your progress based on yourself. So if you're going to run for fitness, it could be something like running for 30 minutes, 3 days a week. And that's your cardio base. That could kind of supplement if you were taking group classes or going to the gym, jumping on a cardio machine. It is a great way that is available to anyone. You can start at your own pace, and you don't really need much equipment besides running shoes and a sports bra. But if you just want to be in shape, stay in shape, get in better shape, running's a great way to do it. And you don't need to worry about setting a running goal that has anything to do with distance, races, your mile pace, anything like that. Set a goal similar to how you would at the beginning of another year when you had access to a gym or to group fitness classes, and whether it is a certain number of times a week, and then set that for a certain amount of time each time. Like I said, 3 days a week, 30 minutes might be a good starting point. If you're beyond that, you have a solid cardio base, you can say, I'm going to get outside for 20 minutes every single day for a run. Some people do running streaks. That actually brings me to the goal category number 2. If you want something more than just, I want to get in shape, you want a personal challenge. And it really can be anything. Like I mentioned, running streaks fall under this category, where it could be a New Year's resolution or just a goal to say, I'm on a running streak. I am going to run at least 1 mile for 30 days or for 365 days. People have been on running streaks, I don't even know what the actual record is, but years worth, where they have at least done 1 mile every single day for years. Amazing. I'm assuming they don't live somewhere that has super crazy weather at different times of the year, but maybe they are just super hardcore, and I salute them. If you want to get fit with running, but you need a little bit more, a personal challenge, a running streak could be a good option. You could also make a little friendly competition with your friends, where whoever runs the most at the end of the month or at the end of 6 months, whatever it is, these intervals that you're checking in with each other, that might be another good option if you have a little bit of a competitive edge in you and want to do something like that to stay motivated. There are also a lot of challenges on different apps. So if you want to follow along with that, you can also make a little virtual run club within your own friends and see how far you're going. Or you can also make it for certain minutes per day, a certain distance. Every week you want to do 10 miles. Whatever is a smart goal, you can fit it into this category. It still needs to be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic. I was just talking about these and time sensitive. So make sure that when you're deciding what your goal is going to be related to running, that you still make it very specific so that you can check in with yourself at the end of the month or at the end of every couple weeks and know that you were on track. And it's a great way too to celebrate your accomplishments. If you are keeping track of what you're doing, it doesn't have to be race related. If you're keeping track and you realize you are making progress, if nothing else, you're consistent, then you can have a little victory lap. The third category is the one I think we hear most often about on social media related to races. So if you want to run 5K, 10K, half marathon, full marathon for the first time, or you want to PR, or some people call it a PB, depends on, I think, which country you're in, but PR, personal record, PB, peanut butter, also known as personal best, you can do a goal related to a race. Even in this new racing world that we are in, when a lot of races are canceled, you can still set a race day. You can sign up for a virtual race. So you have that accountability. There is this specific date where you need to be ready by. Or there are a lot of races that are starting to set their race dates for the fall, spring and fall of this year. So choose a race, get a plan, and do the work. No matter what your running goal is, it's simple. Running is simple, right? It's like walking, but a little faster. But it's not easy. So whatever your goal is, make sure that it's something that is important to you for whatever reason. It could be just you want to be proud of yourself, you want to lose weight, you want to get healthier, you want to do a fun run with your friends and keep up with them, or you want to qualify for Boston. Whatever it is, it's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take consistency, but it can be very fun. It can be very, very rewarding. And I am very excited to hear all about your running goals for this year. Let me know if you have any questions. You can put them in the comments below. And if you need something to help you kind of keep track, celebrate every mile, because every mile does count, I created a running planner for the entire year. So you can check it out, download it, print it out, keep track of every mile you do at the end of the week, at the end of the month, and then at the end of the year, you can see how far you went this year. I think it's a great way to kind of also keep a visual motivation up, put it up somewhere where you're gonna see it, make sure that you are writing your goals on it, that you are keeping it somewhere visual so that it can help motivate you and kind of call you out if you're skipping a lot of days in a row. But definitely get it on Run It Repeat. I'll put a link below so that you can check it out, and have a great 2020 run.